Hello, my beautiful and amazing people. Welcome back again. Good to see you guys once again. So, how you doing? How's the weather over there? Greet you according to your time. So, guys, I just want to talk about a little bit about women. Okay, this message is, I can say, 80% of 80% of this message is about women. All right. So, ladies, what are we doing? Like, what are you doing to help yourself in your marriage or your relationship? What are you doing to help yourself? A lot of us we believe that when we marry, that is when our success begins. No, you're supposed to plan your life, how you want your life to be before you go into marriage. So even if you've not succeeded in doing everything you want, which is nobody can be satisfied. No matter what you have, you still want to have more. You still want to keep doing more. But at a time, what are you really doing? The reason I'm asking this question, there is a lady. I'm going to share a lady story with you. But before I do that, I just want to first of all talk to us. Okay. So, for example, you get married and your husband said, I don't want you to work. Like, he don't want you to work. All right. So if you are not working, how will you survive on your own? Let's say, for example, your husband is not around and you need an urgent money and your husband can't do transfer where he is. How can you help yourself? That is question number one. All right. So some women, because I talk to women a lot. Some women, they think because the reason their husband don't want them to work because they don't want them to like have money, as in to be able to take care of themselves. Like if they have money, they don't respect their husband. So a woman that will respect with or without money. That is for men. You should know that. A woman that will the woman if that really is the reason you don't want your wife to work. A woman that will respect with or without money. That is also number two. Another thing is, some also said the reason their husband don't want them to work, that's because, I think I'm too fast. The reason their husband don't want them to work, that is because their husband don't want them to be answering like sa onto somebody, or maybe the person looking, some men, they are very jealous. Okay. And also some men don't want their wife to stress. And some men want their wife to stay at home to take care of the children. So it don't look like me as a man, I'm working, you as a woman, you are working, who will take care of the kids? So there are so many reasons that our husband will tell us not to work. Okay. Like for me, the reason my husband said I should not work, that's because we have little. Now that I'm not working, how am I helping myself? So, on a normal way, we're not supposed to stay at home. Like you are not working, you're not doing anything. Since your husband said you shouldn't work. Some men, they give their wife upkeep, like, okay, take for your upkeep. So what if the money stop coming? What if something happened, the money stop coming? How will you help yourself? I just want to put all this question out for you. The reason I'm putting this question is because of this lady, which I will be showing you guys soon. This lady, what happened to her? All right. So, and my advice for you as a woman, if your husband says you shouldn't work, it's okay, that's fine. But there are a lot of things you should do from your house, from your home, within your house. See, these days, everybody use smartphone. So what are you doing with your smartphone? Just to be watching people's video, like to be watching gossip, to be doing something like funny thing, to be talking with your friends and all that, or to look for something to buy. See, with your smartphone, you can be doing something. There are a lot of online businesses these days. There are a lot of things you can do, even as you are in your house. Even if you don't have much to support your husband. But when you have little to help yourself, like you don't have to always go to your husband like, I want this, I want this, I want this. Like your husband will be surprised. He will be coming back from work one day. He will see something new in the house. It might not be for sitting room because some men will not want you to buy something in their sitting room. All right. So at times I talk out of experience. It might be your kitchen because kitchen, how do you get money to buy it? I'm doing something. Look at what I'm doing. What I'm doing. He will be surprised that, okay, even this thing now, you would have been the one to pay for it because you are doing something from your home. You were able to do it. I do a lot of things for myself without me asking my husband. That is why at times when I order something, you just say, what have you ordered again? That's what he just asked me, because I don't go to ask him. I'm not working now. Since I met my husband, I have not. You can learn how to bake. If you know how to bake, there are a lot of people, they do parties everywhere, every time. You can help yourself, like by telling people this is what you do, and you start supplying them. Whatever you are making from there, you use to help yourself. To bake is very easy and it's very cheap. You can learn how to cook very well. You can be cooking for people. I know maybe your husband might not want that, but there are a lot of things you can do. All right. You can also learn how to sell. These days, most people, they are doing online shopping. You can have, everybody have, if you don't have Instagram, you are on Facebook. If you don't have Instagram accounts, you have Facebook. You must have one social media and the other. You can be selling things there to be getting little change, so that you don't end up like this woman story. All right. So just for you to just be supporting yourself in case your husband is not around, or maybe the money your husband gave you before he traveled, or the money he gave you before he traveled. So the money is finished. For you not to go out, so for you not to start selling property, just take from your pocket as a cover him up. You see, when a man keep buying everything for you, somehow, believe me or not, you lose somehow value. When your husband have to buy right from source, for the house, it makes you lose value. I don't know if you believe me or not, but that is true. Nothing like when your husband asks you, do you have anything on you? Yes, I have. All right. So how do you do this? You can be selling things online. If you want to know, all this bag and shoe set, Hollandaise, clothes, hair, there are a lot of business you can do with your phone. If you don't want to go into this online buying and selling stuff, like for example, now they are doing this Mary Kay products, they are doing Life Plus products, Life Plus, they are doing Juice Plus products, they are doing all these things. There are people there working, taking money. When I joined Life Plus, I think first month, I know how much I got, and so as in, there are a lot of things you can do as a woman, so you don't end up as in losing yourself, because when your husband know that without me you can't survive, they will treat you as if you are nobody. All right. Not all, but 90% of men, they want you to be able to take care of yourself, even if not 100%, but at least if you need something, if you want to buy something of 200 euros or let's say 200,000 naira, all right, for example, let you have 120,000, your husband have to add 80,000, or you have 80,000, your husband have to add 120,000. At least he's not going to give you everything, like just give you the 200k. To some men it's nothing, but at least nothing like you as a woman, you are doing something. All right. So I just the reason.
So do you have kids?
Just want to advise.
Yeah.
How many kids
boy
do you have?
And a girl.
You have 2 kids. Where are they now?
I don't know where they are.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know where they are because 11 months ago in Port Harcourt, there was a day Precious Iginla said he was coming to see his brother in Abuja. So when he left, he told me he was coming to see his brother in Abuja. He dropped 7,000 naira for me.
You guys are in Port Harcourt?
Yes. Right. And he said that I should, out of that 7,000, because he does not buy food in bulk at home, like in bulk. He does not buy food at home, in bulk at home. He does not even give me money for upkeep, not even 5,000 naira. The brother is still going to call you. He's still going to call you and try to talk you out and tell you that he's on top of it possibly, and try to see how he will bribe you, because this is what I've been experiencing. With anywhere I go to, he contacts the people behind me just to frustrate me and make life more unbearable for me. So back to what I was saying, like he told me he was coming to see his brother in Abuja. He boarded a flight. He was going. He dropped 7,000. I should cook inside. I should do pot of soup. I should buy meat, and the rest of them. So that was how I told him that the money he's giving me, he's too small. He's going to spend 2 weeks in Abuja, and I have 2 kids at home. He told me that he does not have any money that he's going to give to me. So that was how he left, came to Abuja. So the money I was holding, the 7,000 he gave me, when I exhausted the money, I called him and said to him I needed more money, even if it is 3,000 naira, should send to me so that I can manage around and keep myself going till he comes back. He's told me that he does not have any money he's going to give to me. So that was how I took some plastic chairs in the house. I sold to these people passing by in that area there. So they gave me 12,000. That was how I used it to take care of myself until he got back. So when he got back, he started fighting and said that I should go and return his plastic chairs. His plastic chairs are missing. He wants his plastic chairs. So that was the fight that led to him physically abusing me and throwing me out of the house. Then my neighbors in that area came to separate the fight. So my neighbors took me in. One of my neighbors took me into his house. He housed me there. So that was the last day I saw my kids. I saw my belongings, everything. Precious Iginla went and arrested those people that housed me, that gave me shelter for a month. He went and arrested them. After arresting them, he took them to the police station. Like, he made them write statements and said to them that they should never house me anytime I come over there.
I'm sorry. Please, where's tissue? Okay, where's tissue, please?